Welcome to Ola Joe the Crocheting Sailor. My Windows of the Soul hat was created while I was watching the movie River of Darkness on Tubi, and this is where I drew my inspiration from. If you can do a chain, single crochet, double crochet, front post, double crochet, and back post double crochet, you should be able to create this lovely pattern. This is beginner friendly. I will guide you and take you step by step. So let's go ahead and dive right into this pattern. This first hat, I use the Caron Smash Cakes yarn from Yarnspirations. This is turquoise punch. We'll go ahead and measure this one. I use the 5.5 millimeter crochet hook. It measures 7.5 inches from the crown all the way down. And across, it is a 9. And then at the brim, about 9.5 to 10 inches, as you see there. This green hat, I went ahead and used Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo, and this is in Hunter Green. And I used the J hook. Now I will be showing you how to add another increase round if you need to make this hat wider. We'll go ahead and measure this one. And it is from the top down 7.5. Across it's 9. And about 10.5 across the brim. My head measures 22 inches around. I will say that the one where I use the eye hook, this is a snugger fit. This one has a little bit more room and it's a little more stretchy and it has more give. What you will need for this project: yarn. I'm using Loops and Threads Soft Classic. This is 100% acrylic. It's 354 yards, 7 ounces, 324 meters, and 198 grams. This is in the color orange. Crochet hook. This particular one is a 6 millimeter. This is the J. This is what I will be using for the tutorial for today to make the larger size hat. Or you can use the 5.5 millimeter, which is the eye hook, tapestry needle to weave in your ends, a stitch marker if you would like to mark your beginning stitch, and a sharp pair of scissors, and also a tape measure. Go ahead and make a slip knot on your hook and chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now that you have your 4 chains, you'll make a slip stitch into that first stitch to form a ring. This is how I usually do it. I like to go underneath the first 2 there. That's usually how I join. Then you're going to yarn over and then pull through. Make sure that you keep this hole open and then chain 2. Yarn over, pull through. That's 1. Yarn over, pull through. Now this chain 2 right here will count as a stitch. It's going to count as a double crochet throughout the pattern. Now what we need to do is put 9 double crochets into this ring. So we'll have a total of 10 at the end. For a double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook, draw up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, you'll pull through 2 loops, 2 loops remaining, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now you have 2 double crochets. This will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now what we'll do is we are going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 2. So there's 1, 2, that's where you're going to slip stitch. Okay, place your hook in there. Now you can go ahead and pull that center, and later on you can go ahead and sew it closed. Moving on to round 2, we'll chain 2, 1, 2. Now we're going to go right back into the same stitch right here. Do 1 double crochet. We are going to place 2 double crochet in each stitch all the way around. So that's 2 in that first stitch right here. You'll go ahead and put your double crochets right here, right into that stitch. Two double crochets here. So that's 1 and 2. One and 2. One and 2. One and 2. Now continue all the way around and I will meet you at the last stitch. We have come to the end of round 2. This is the last stitch. You'll go ahead and put 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets. Then now you'll slip stitch right in the top of that chain 2. Now we're on round 3. Chain 2, 1, 2. We'll go back into that same stitch right there, and we'll put 1 double crochet, then we're going to put 1 double crochet in this next stitch. Just like that. So for this round, we'll do 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, all the way around. So we'll put 2 double crochets in this stitch. So that's 1, 2, and then we'll put 1 double crochet right into that stitch. Right here, 2 double crochets, 1, 2, 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Continue around making 2 double crochets in the first stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and I'll meet you at the end. We have come to the end of round 3, and we have 2 more stitches. At the end of this round, you should have 30 double crochets. So here's 1, 2 double crochets, and 1 double crochet in the last stitch. We will be slip stitching in the top of the chain 2, now on to round 4. Chain 2, 1, 2. For this round, we'll put 1 double crochet back into that same stitch, then 1 double crochet into this next stitch. That's right under there. And 1 double crochet into the next stitch. The repeat for this pattern will be 2 double crochets in the first stitch and 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So right here we are going to put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Then 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 double crochet here and 1 double crochet here. 2 double crochets in this stitch, 1 and 2. 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 double crochet here and 1 double crochet here. So continue around putting 2 double crochets in the first stitch and 1 double crochet in the next 2 stitches, and I will meet you at the end of round 4. At the end of round 4, you should have 40 double crochets. We've come to the end of round 4, so we'll put 2 double crochets into this stitch here. 1 and 2. Then 1 double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So there's 1 and 1 double crochet here. And I had popped my stitch marker in so I can show you how easy it is to find out where the stitch where you need to slip stitch into, where it is. So just take your hook, put it in there, and do your slip stitch. Now on to round 5. Chain 2, 1 and 2. We'll put 1 double crochet into that stitch there. So that'll make 2 double crochets in that one stitch, just like that. Then we are going to place 1 double crochet into the next 3 stitches. So go underneath there and place 1 double crochet, 1 into the next stitch, and 1 into that stitch. And this is what you should have. 2 double crochets in your next stitch. So here's 1 and 2. 1 double crochet into your next 3 stitches. That's the 2nd double crochet, and here is the 3rd double crochet. So 2 in this stitch. There's 1 and 2. 1 in the remaining 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. At the end of round 5, you should have 50 double crochets. Continue in that manner, putting 2 double crochets, then 1 double crochet in the 3. 2 double crochets and 1 double crochet in the next 3 stitches. Do that pattern all the way around, and I will meet you at the end. We've come to the end of round 5. We're going to put 2 double crochets here. So there's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, and we're going to place 1 double crochet in these last 3 stitches. So 1 double crochet here, 1 here, and in the last stitch. You can go ahead and slip stitch to join in the top of the chain 2, which is right here. Round 6, chain 2, 1, 2. Then you go right back in the stitch here, put another double crochet, so you have your 2 double crochets there. You're going to put 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. And beginners, you can go ahead and mark that stitch if you like. That is the top of the chain 2. You can mark it just like that. So here's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, 3 double crochet, and 4. Put 2 double crochet in this stitch right here. So go under both loops. There are your 2 doubles. And 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go ahead and do 2 double crochets in the next stitch and 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, and I'll meet you at the end. You should have 60 double crochets. We have come to the end of round 6. So we're going to put 2 double crochets into this stitch. So there's 1, 2, and 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So there is our 60th double crochet. So if you have a stitch marker in the top of that chain 2, just go ahead and take that out and slip stitch to join. Now this crown measures about 7 inches across. You lay it out flat. If you would like to make this bigger, you can go ahead and do another increase round, and then you can do 2 double crochets in that first stitch and 5 double crochets in the next stitches. 2 double crochets and then 5 double crochets. That will make your crown larger, and then you can continue on with the next round and for the body of the hat. Round 7, we'll chain 2, 1, 2. This round we are going to do a round of double crochets. So remember, this chain 2 counts as a double crochet. So we'll go ahead and put a double crochet in the next stitch, which is right here. And if you would like, you can go ahead and mark your stitch. This is the top of that chain 2. You can put your stitch marker there and put 1 double crochet all the way around. When you get to the end of this round, you will still have 60 double crochets. We are now at the end of round 7, so you can go ahead and take your stitch marker out. Slip stitch to join into the top of the chain 2. You should have 60 stitches, but if you did an increase round, you'll have more double crochets. Now we're going to work on the body of the hat. You'll chain 2, 1, 2. Then we're going to do 1 double crochet into the next 4 stitches. So right here will be our next double crochet. Remember, the first chain 2 counts as our first double crochet. So that's our second double crochet, third, fourth, and fifth. This is what you should have here. That gives us a total of 5 double crochets. We are going to chain 2. We're going to skip 2 stitches. So you skip here and here. And in the third double crochet right there, we will put 1 double crochet. We're going to chain 2, 1, 2. This is what it should be looking like right now. We're going to skip 2 stitches, skip this one, and into this stitch right here, we'll put our next double crochet. So we have started our first window, and I'll show you. This is what it looks like and what we're working on right here. This will be our first row of the body of the hat. So this is what we just created. Just like this. We are going to place 4 double crochets in the next stitches. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is our second set of 5 double crochets. We'll chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and then the third one, place a double crochet. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2. In the third one, make a double crochet. This double crochet will be the beginning of our 5 little double crochet cluster set there. So put 4 more double crochets in a row. 1, 2, 3, and 4. chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2, and in the third, place a double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, in the third, place a double crochet. This is a start of our cluster, so do 4 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2 stitches, and a double crochet in the third stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2, and a double crochet in that third stitch. This is the start of our 5 double crochets in a row. So we already have this one. So we need 1, 2, well, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, because you want to have 5 of these double crochets in this grouping here. And this is what it should look like. This is what you're trying to achieve. And you're going to do this all the way around. Chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2, double crochet, chain 2, that's 1, 2, you see there, skip 2, and a double crochet, now we need 4 more double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2, skip 2, double crochet, we're coming up on the end, chain 2. Now we have 2 stitches left and we need to complete this window, so we are going to slip stitch in the top of the chain 2 to complete our round, just like that. If you're following along with me, you should have 12 of these spaces right here, and you should have 6 of these 5 double crochet groups. So let's go on to round 9. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to put 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So here's your next one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Then you're going to place 1 double crochet in the top of that double crochet from the previous round. Then chain 2, 1, 2, and a double crochet right in that very next double crochet. Then you'll put 4 double crochets in the next 4 double crochets from the previous round. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, then 1 double crochet in the top of that double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the very next double crochet, then 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you're going to follow this pattern all the way around for round 9. One more time. Chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of that double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, I'm going to double crochet in this double crochet right here, then we're going to place a double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of the double crochet, then you chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of that double crochet, one double crochet in the next 4 stitches, 1, 2, 3, and 4, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of that double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of that double crochet. I decided to just play this whole one out with you at the same time. 1 double crochet in the next 4 stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Going to chain 2, and you'll double crochet in the top of the double crochet. This is our last window we're creating here. Then you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and that's so we can complete our window, and then we will slip stitch into the top of that chain 2, which is right there. Put your crochet hook in there and slip stitch to join. And that completes round 9. Now that we have created our beautiful windows, I am going to mix it up, and this is going to be a different round now because we will be changing the position of the window. We originally started off here, and we started with the 5 double crochets in the window. Now we're moving up here. This is round 10 where we will start creating the window first, and then our grouping and our number of double crochets will change in here. It was 5 in here. It's going to change when we get on this, when we start this round. We will chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. This chain 4 will be our chain 2, and also this chain 2 will create our space for our window. We're going to skip 1 stitch, so skip this stitch. In this next stitch right here, we are going to put 1 double crochet. Chain 2, 1 and 2. You're going to skip 1 stitch and double crochet in the top of that double crochet from the previous round. Now you have created your window, at least part of it anyway. Now we are going to be working in these spaces right here. So for the next space, we are going to place 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. In the top of the double crochet from the previous round, we are going to place 1 double crochet. In this next space right here, we'll put 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. And in this double crochet, the top of this double crochet, we'll put 1 double crochet. Now we have 7 double crochets in a row. We're going to chain 2, 1 and 2. We'll skip a stitch, skip this one, and double crochet in this stitch right here. Chain 2, 1 and 2. This is what you should have. Skip a stitch and double crochet in this right here. Okay. In this space, place 2 double crochets, and you are going to repeat this pattern all the way around. Right here, place a double crochet, the next space, 2 double crochets. Just go right in, put your double crochets, in this stitch, in the top of this double crochet, put 1 double crochet. And you should have 7 in a row, just like that. Chain 2, 1, 2. Skip this stitch, and this stitch, put 1 double crochet. Chain 2. All right. Right here, place a double crochet in the top of that double crochet. You'll put 2 double crochets into the window space there, 1 double crochet in the top of that double crochet. Next you'll put 2 double crochets in the space, 1 double crochet in the top of that double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, skip 1 stitch, double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet, and follow that all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, now that we've come to the end of round 10, I put that 1 double crochet there. We're going to add 2 double crochets to the window space. So that's 1 and 2. Top of that double crochet, 1 double crochet. And in our last space, we'll put 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. Now what we're going to do is we're going to slip stitch the second chain of the chain 4 right there. That's where we're going to slip stitch. I'll show you. There's 1, 2. I'm going to slip stitch right there, just like that. Remember, we had chained 4, so that the extra 2 chains created that window space. And that completes round 10. If for some reason I am going too fast, you do, and you can slow me down, or you have an option to pause the video. And if I'm going too slowly in certain areas, you have an option to speed me up. So chain 4, this is round 11. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We are going to place a double crochet right in the top of that double crochet because we are creating the bottom of our window. Then you'll chain 2, 1, 2, and then you'll double crochet in the top of that double crochet. And now that window is complete. You'll follow along, and then you're going to make 6 double crochets in each of the remaining double crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that will be a total of 7 double crochets in a row. You'll chain 2, 1, 2. We're creating the bottom of the window, so double crochet in this double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of the double crochet from the previous round, just like that. Now we have 6 double crochets, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet right here in the top of that double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of that double crochet. Okay, we're going to double crochet in each of the next 6 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You'll chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of that double crochet, chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to do 7 double crochets in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You're going to chain 2, 1, 2, double crochet in the top of that double crochet there, chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to do our 7 double crochets in a row, starting with this one right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Chain 2, double crochet in the top of this double crochet, chain 2, 1 and 2, double crochet in the top of that double crochet, just like that. Then you're going to double crochet in the remaining stitches that you see there, which is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one here, 5. Now we're going to slip stitch. That was our chain 4 right there, but we're going to do it in the second chain of that chain 4. So slip stitch right there. Okay, now we have joined. Now we are going to start working on the brim of the hat. This is round 12. You will chain 2, 1 and 2. In these chain spaces, we will be putting 2 double crochets So in the first space, here's 1 double crochet and 2 double crochets. In the top of that double crochet from the previous round, 1 double crochet. So this is what it should look like. 2 double crochets in this space. That's 1 and 2. So now we are going to put 1 double crochet in each of the double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2 double crochets in the space. 1 and 2. 1 double crochet in the top of that double crochet. 2 double crochets in the space. 1 and 2. 1 double crochet in the top of each of the next 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 2 double crochets in the space. 1 and 2. 1 double crochet in the top of that double crochet from the previous row. 2 double crochets into the space. 1 and 2. 1 double crochet in the next 7 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is what you should have so far. This is what it should look like. 2 double crochets into this space. 1 and 2. The top of that double crochet from the previous, 1 double crochet. 2 double crochets in the space. 1 and 2. Go ahead and continue in this manner all the way around, and I'll meet you at the end. Coming up on the end of round 12, so I am just putting in my last 3 double crochets. And you can go ahead and, if you're already done, you could slip stitch into the top of that chain 2. So there's 1, 2 right there. And slip stitch. This is round 13. We're going to chain 2, 1 and 2 into our second double crochet. We're going to do a front post double crochet. In this round, it will be front post and back post double crochets. So what you'll do, if this is your first time doing it, you'll yarn over, you'll insert your hook towards the back, and you're going to bring it around in the front. You're going to yarn over, draw up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 loops remaining, yarn over, and pull through 2. That is a front post double crochet. And then our next one, we will do what's called a back post double crochet. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to take our hook, place it from behind. You're going to come forward, you're going to wrap it around that stitch to the back, just like this. You yarn over, draw up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, you're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And if you need more practice with this, I do have some tutorials on my channel for basic stitches. So we're going to do a front post double crochet, and then a back post double crochet. Front post double crochet, and a back post double crochet. And we are going to do this all the way around. Front post, back post, front post, just like this, back post, front post, and back post. Front post, and back post. All right, continue along, and I'll meet you at the end. We have come to the end of round 13, and you should have a back post left and a front post. And if you haven't already, go ahead and slip stitch into the top of the chain 2. That chain 2 right there is our back post that is in between the 2 front post double crochets. Go ahead and repeat round 13 2 more times. And then I will meet you at the end of round 15. So go ahead and complete your repeat rounds, and I'll see you at the end don't forget to slip stitch to join into the top of your chain 2. After you have finished your 13, 14, and 15th round of front post, back post double crochets, for this round we'll go ahead and chain 1 for the single crochet round. We're going to go back into that same stitch, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. We'll go into this next stitch right here. We'll insert our hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. And you'll do a single crochet in this round in this manner all the way around. If you need a refresher on single crochet, you could look at a tutorial that I have on my channel. Cut your yarn on how to do this stitch. Continue. We have come to the end of round 16, and we are going to slip stitch into this front post double crochet right here, not the actual chain. So we're going to go right in here, and you're going to slip stitch. Then you can grab your scissors just like that, and then we can go ahead and weave in our ends, and we're all done. So I hope you enjoyed making my Windows of the Soul hat. I think it came out very, very nicely. I look forward to seeing a lot of your makes and what yarn you will be using to make this hat. So let's go ahead and weave in our ends. Grab your tapestry needle. Some people call it a darning needle. And we just pull it a little bit. That closes up the hole some. I'm just going to go around, weave in your ends how you like. I'll make this real quick, but I'll go around and around. I usually do this when I do the magic circle. I'll go around and around, but see how that's closing that up very, very nicely. Or you can go back and forth however you wish. I'll stick it in here real fast, and then I'm going to cut my yarn. You can go as many times as you like. Go ahead and cut this. Now you see it's closed up really nicely. And don't forget this tail here. All right, just flip that brim this way, and then you can work it in and out of these stitches back here, just like this. Just go back and forth, just like this. Now you can take your time with this. Make sure you don't go through to the other side. I go down as far as I would like to, and sometimes I'll come back up the other side. But that's it. That's all she wrote. Then go ahead and cut your yarn. I'll pull it up a little bit, snip it like that, and voila. It's all done. So thank you for tuning in to Ola Joe the Crocheting Sailor. I greatly appreciate you. If this is your first time and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel and turn the bell on so you won't miss a notification. Thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next tutorial.